Welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and in this video, we're going to be doing a challenge with Limes Ares 2.0, which is the most updated version, or I should say, the most heavily developed version of the newer Duramax that Limes has created. Now, we are out here on RockRunner's Mud Park today, and let me go ahead and give you a full disclaimer right off the bat before we go any further. As of the time and date of recording this video, this truck is available on previous gen consoles only at the moment. So it's available on Xbox One and PS4, but it has yet to be approved for next gen Xbox and PlayStation consoles, and it also has yet to be approved for Switch. So if you are on any of those systems, please do be patient. I'm sure it will make its way to those systems soon, especially the next gen consoles, because next-gen consoles have been getting their mods approved pretty quick lately. But without any further ado, we're going to fire up this thing, and we're going to go see if we can get it stuck. Now, our tow rig has the almost highest power tune. It's not quite the highest possible power, but it's close. And then the mud truck build that we have on the trailer is the absolute highest power you can build into this thing. Now, obviously, everything else that you're seeing in this video, I believe the map and the trailer pack is pretty much available on all systems. I know that it's available on previous gen and next gen, or rather current gen at this point, consoles, and I'm not quite sure about Switch. That would be one that you would have to check on your Switch's mod browser just to make sure. But I do know that the goosenecks are available on pretty much everything, and this map should also be available on pretty much everything, excluding Switch, because I'm not 100% sure about that. But go ahead and check your mod browser for details and to be sure. Now, because I want to push this thing to the absolute limit, we're going to cross the bridge right out of the gate. We're not even going to really spend any time on this side of the river, because this side of the river, while there are some really challenging obstacles over here, the really, really, really tough stuff is on the other side of the river. So that's where we're headed. Now, the suspension setup that I have on the mud truck build is the one that can actually be lifted pretty much cartoonishly high if you want to. It's already plenty high enough to clear the 57-inch tractor tires that we have on it, but we do have the option to take it up even higher if we so choose. I don't think we're gonna need to, but we do have the option if we decide to. So let's go ahead and give this thing the beans. I love how even when you're not on the maximum engine tune, this thing can still absolutely haul. I mean, the silver truck is not fully built, and it still absolutely rolls out. Not only that, but the suspension setup is amazing. Even with a trailer, it's still got plenty of usable range in the shocks, so that once you actually come down off of, like, you know, a big bump or something like that, it just absorbs it and carries on. It doesn't bounce. It's not, like, fidgety. It's not, you know, all over the place all the time. It's a really nice setup. Dude, I love the way that looks. I'm gonna get... You know what? I'm gonna legitimately get a picture of that. That looks so sick. That entire setup is amazing, and I need it. All right, so let's go ahead and park this thing somewhere flat so we can get it unloaded. And pull you right on up about here. And ramps down, unpack, and shut the engine down. Now, let's go ahead and swap over into the mud truck build. And also, if y'all haven't seen this yet, let me go ahead and show y'all how high this suspension goes. Now, you're gonna have to, you know, oh my god. I love how it pushes it backwards. But yeah, you're gonna have to get a secondary ladder to get in if you want to use this suspension mode, because it's pretty insane. Now, we're not gonna use that for the majority of our drive, obviously, because if we use that for the majority of our drive, well, we're going to be on our lid a lot. It's not exactly the most practical setup to use, but that's not what Limes built it for. Now, these mud pits back here are some of the most insane on this entire map, and we're going to see if we can drive directly through the center of them. So 3, 2, 1, send it! That's full beans! Wow, okay, it's already stuck. Low, maybe? Oh my god, it's also now already stuck. This is low. Save me? Come on, wild, wacky suspension mode, save me. Oh my god, it actually did See, it does have practicality. It works for something, for sure. Now I wish everything had that option. Look at this. It's still struggling, though. I mean, like, this mud, when RockRunner designed this map, they made sure that even if you brought the gnarliest rig imaginable, it would still get stuck. And the only way we were able to get out of there was with this insane suspension mode that is essentially like, you know, what, double the lift we had before? All right, let's see if you can get through the center of this one. And full send. Oh, there it is. If you send it in high with the suspension in the ridiculously maxed out mode, guess what? You're pretty much good. So now, because we have to, well, drive, and I don't want to tip it over, I'm going to go ahead and lower it back down real quick, and we're going to make our way down this trail that goes to some of the other, they're almost like mud lanes. They're not quite like a mud pit, per se. Well, that one is. That one is just... That one is insane. This one is just absolutely nuts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down here and see how much of it we can do in high before we have to throw it into low. Because literally the first obstacle we attempted right off the bat, we got stuck. So that's quite a great way to start. So let me turn this thing around. We have an excavator there to pull us out if we need it. And let's see. All right, what do y'all think? Y'all think we got a shot at this? I think we got a shot at this. 3, 2, 1, send! I'm never lifting. No lifting. Full beans! I'm still moving. I might not be moving very fast, but I'm moving. My wheels are moving fast, but it's not translating into forward movement of the truck. So, there you go. It grabbed traction for like a tiny little split second. This is still high range, by the way. Whoa! That was wild! Oh my god, that was nuts! That was absolutely nuts. Oh, I love that. That was insane. All right, we're gonna try this one. I don't think I've ever attempted this one in anything, and it should actually be a really good test. All right, 3, 2, 1, send! Ooh. Oh my god! Okay, that was just, that was next level. That was about as crazy as it could have possibly gotten. We almost looped it at the end right there. Okay, what about the third one over here? We still need to hit the third one, because this one is also insane. This one is deep, too. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a, well, I don't think we need it right here. I really don't think we need it, because let me back up. Let me back up. And stop. All right. Now, spool it up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drop it. Whoa! Well, apparently we came out on the other end of the smoke fairly okay. I am going to be completely honest with y'all. I couldn't really see what I was doing. All I saw was a massive cloud of black smoke as I was just pinning the throttle and hoping for the best. Now, though, there's something else we need to try. And we may very well have to call the mobile mechanic after this one because, well, remember how I said there was a good chance we might end up on our lid at some point? This is some point. And go. All right, there's 6th, 7th. Oh, it's so hard to keep this thing going down the road. Holy smokes, we gonna clear it? I feel like we would have cleared it if we didn't turn sideways in midair. I mean, we're okay, and somehow we have no visual damage, but like, do we really have no visual damage? Holy crap! Oh, wait, no, never mind, we do. Hey, mobile mechanic, please and thank you, do your thing. Appreciate it. All right, now, though, there is one more challenge that this thing has to attempt, and that is the Powerline Bog. Now, the Powerline Bog is probably the hardest one that you can do on any map in just about the entire game. I don't know if I'm going to say undoubtedly in the entire game, because there's probably some mud pit out there that's harder. but this one is definitely up there with some of the hardest. So we're gonna try to stay fully committed in high gear all the way through. I don't know how it's gonna pan out, but what I do know is that to give myself the best chance, I'm gonna put my suspension in cartoon mode, and we're gonna spool it up, and then 3, 2, 1, we're gonna send it! Oh no. Okay, new plan. We can't keep this thing on its wheels if we use cartoon mode, so hold on. Attempt number 2. Yep, we're not using cartoon mode this time. Cartoon mode might be fun, but this is way too bumpy for it. So, take 2, and 3, 2, 1, send it. Oh, that's so much better. So far, full commitment is working. Oh, come on. You can do this. Get the grip. You can do this. I'm just trying to keep it together. I'm trying to keep it together. It is struggling here, though. I'm working the steering, really trying to find some, like, little ounce of grip. Little tiny ounce of grip. Please. It is digging, though. Woo! Ooh, I almost launched myself into a power pole. Okay, let's definitely not do that. And let's go! Dude, this thing is insane! And if y'all enjoyed this adventure, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later, and I hope y'all enjoyed.